As a dual-enrolled student through Central Carolina and Lugoff-Filgen High School, I am only taking one other college course. In this English 101 class, I feel as if, so far, my professor has not taught very many skills, especially none that I feel comfortable doing a 4 to 5 minute speech on. So instead, I chose to speak on a topic that I learned in my teacher cadet class. I felt as if this would be appropriate because my teacher cadet class is a college course through Newberry College. As a teacher, you will encounter many students with disabilities. Whether these disabilities are mental or physical, it is important to make the child feel like they are equal with all their other classmates. You should always make your classroom feel safe. This is figuratively and literally. Literally, meaning that if you have a student with a physical disability, you need to make sure that there are aisles and areas clear and free of clutter for these students to pass through. You should also try and make sure that physically disabled students, such as students in wheelchairs or people who are blind, sit in the front of the classroom. That way they have easier access to you, the board, and other things that may be in the front that they need access to. If you see that these students are having trouble getting around the classroom and having a hard time adjusting, consider assigning these students a buddy. Having a buddy will help them to be able to learn where things are at and just have somebody to ask questions to. But be careful assigning a buddy to a student because they may feel like that they want to be independent and do things on their own. Have a discussion with the parents and the student and decide whether or not this would be a good idea. Make sure if you do decide to choose to assign a buddy that you choose a student who is eager to help and is very friendly. You should also make your classroom safe figuratively. Make sure that your students are comfortable. Students are spending 7 hours a day at school, almost as much as they're spending at home. So you need to make sure that your students are comfortable, but not too comfortable. You don't want your students falling asleep in your class. But you need to let your students know that you as a teacher are there to help and that you are there to be not their friend, but their teacher, and that you are there whatever they might need. Also, as important as it is to address physical disabilities, it is also important to address mental disabilities. There are students with severe mental disabilities, such as autism, but there are also students with less severe mental disabilities, such as ADHD or dyslexia, also known as learning disabilities. Students with severe disabilities like autism will most likely be placed in a resource class. But students with ADHD or other learning disabilities will most likely be placed in a regular ed classroom. These students may need more one-on-one time than other students do. You should also try to teach toward all learning styles. That way, every student has their chance to learn. As I continue my studying and work towards becoming a teacher, I will be encountering many disabled students. And what I have learned so far in my teacher cadet class has helped me so much to learn more about them. And I hope that my informative speech helped you to learn more about mentally and physically disabled students. Thank you.